Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24, again down here at Manascrew for the Road to Nationals for Flesh and Blood. And I'm here with Mike to talk about something a bit special and unique to Manascrew and the Flesh and Blood community here. So, Mike, what is the community like down here at Manascrew?
So, we have family. We are this little crew of between 8 to 14 players that come down on a Monday night. That is our armory night, fully supported with full armory kit. We come down on a Monday night where we slam cards against each other, have a laugh, and meet our mates. To be fair, I've gained so many friends through playing this game, met some great new people playing this game. And to be fair, I thought I've even met new people, got to know people that I noticed from old game systems that we've started to mingle and get to know. And we've just built this amazing community down at Manascrew. So what we wanted to do is to become a crew. So what we've done over the last 2 months is we've become this crew that we've decided to be called is the Manascrew Crazy Brew Crew.
Okay, it's a bit of a name. So obviously those that should be familiar with the game and or those that are not. So Crazy Brew is a card in the game.
Yep.
Quite a nice one and quite a nice piece of artwork.
Oh, definitely. Really nice
yeah, and speaking of nice pieces of art, that's art with a T. We just obviously we went ahead and done something a bit special. So what did we get to?
So what we did was we came with the name Manascrew Crazy Brew. It's a bit of a mouthful. One of our members come up with the name. We all went through a voting system, and that was the winner of the name. Then we got one of our members, Scott. He commissioned a Fiverr artist to come up with the logo, and then we came up with a logo on our map just here, and I'm sure Alan will be able to throw up an image somewhere on this.
Yeah.
With high res of what we're about.
So how many people are in the crew?
So we're up to around 14 people at the moment. So a lot of the locals in the club decided to back. So probably in the next 8 weeks, we'll be going to some other tournaments wearing our shirts as well that we've had commissioned, and they look really sick. The shirts do. Once again, Scott has been behind the scenes, really pushing that. Got the shirts designed, and they do look truly amazing.
And some of the stuff that's coming out for that looks really good. And I think the player base isn't just locally.
No, so we've got people who live in Oxford who come down to the armory events. We've got Scott who travels down from Nottingham. And we've also got Kettering. So a lot of local, but also we expand out. So what we did was, instead of just trying to look after local players, what we looked after more is people who want to be part of this family. We look after anybody who wants to come and meet new people and chill with friends. That's what we're about. It's not just about coming down to your armory, it's about our third home. So how I personally, I've got my work, one of my homes. I've got my home. Manascrew is my third home. So more time here than anywhere. When I've got time, when my wife lets me out. I love it here. And what we've done in the Fab community is we've just built this fantastic community inside Manascrew, where we're always getting new people. We're always demoing stuff. We have people come through and like, yeah, give us 2 seconds. We'll get some start decks out and we'll give you a go. And they've just fallen in love with the game and the game system.
Yeah, so obviously you mentioned that the Monday nights where we've got our armory events, and they're sort of every Monday, but we've got Thursdays where we've got a bit more of a casual.
Yes, so that's we've been using that night as a bit of a test for Road to Nationals. That why you're watching today, but it's not just been a test. I think a lot of people have just come down, chillaxed. We've came down, just played a couple of games, and then had a cup of coffee, talked about what's going on through the week, what we've missed since Monday. Not much, but
Yeah.
But then we usually go into the weekend ready, quite refreshed. We've refresh the batteries. We've had another night spending time with friends. Mark pretty much every other weekend does a field or a draft. Come down for that as well. So, to be fair, some of us are down here 3 times a week.
And it's good, and it's always welcoming. And obviously, like I say, on those Thursday nights, we kind of encourage other players. It's more of a casual night down here, and we try and pull people from other games.
Yes, yeah, definitely. We yeah. What's that game? This game's going to be around for a long. So the family. I'm not joking. We can't have this shop survive without the family ethic shop gives. Mark does a fantastic job of looking after his players. He's supported all the fab guys here, the local players. He, from day one when this first come out, been there for all of us.
Yeah. And before.
Yeah. To be fair, definitely different games. So, and I can't sit here. We sit here talking about how good Crazy Brew crew is and everything. But even if you've got other game systems that you're not you enjoy Flesh and Blood, but you want to try some others, just come down, have a nose. He has his board game nights.
Yeah. Us ourselves have been talking about doing Marvel Champions at some point.
Yes,
as well.
definitely a lot more casual for that sort of thing. Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely other things. But I think that's another thing that I think Brew kind of stands for. We might be here 90% for Flesh and Blood, but for me, it's coming down to see my mates playing anything really. Having that bond game that we've got through meeting people has been truly amazing.
Yeah, great. So Mike, thanks for talking about the crew. It's been great being a part of it and coming in and helping out where possible, and obviously time for it. And there's gonna be a lot of players here today from the crew, so hopefully they're going to do some well.
Keep an eye out for the mats, and you'll be able to see who's actually part of the crew. Brilliant. See you later.
Thanks. Take care.